Collective. Welcome back to Exist with Between Words Intuitive. I'm Carmen. I always forget to say that, but I just realized it. I don't never say that. Okay. Anyway, I'm willing to acknowledge there are times when I need to be alone. Oh no, that's not what we at. I'm sorry. I'm willing to acknowledge a mistake as a lesson in humility and a powerful healing opportunity. Very often we waste time, energy, and readily available joy because of our failure to acknowledge an error. We know the principle, the what? Why have I said principles, but they say the pencils, that pencils have erasers. We know that computers allow us to cut and paste. We know that tests can be taken again and that wrong sizes can be exchanged. Yet, for some strange reason, one of our greatest challenges is admitting to ourselves and others that we have made a mistake. Perhaps as children, we were spanked for breaking things or criticized for shortcomings. Maybe those who raised us wanted so badly for us to be good that they left us little margin for error. Perhaps we believe that it is not safe to acknowledge or admit an error. Maybe we have heard so much about human errors that have caused great tragedy, hardship, or heartache that we are simply afraid to say, I have made a mistake. This simple statement is a powerful acknowledgement that there is spiritual power in human weakness. A mistake is a great opportunity for learning and for healing. A mistake reminds us that no matter how old we are, how smart we believe ourselves to be, regardless of how much we have accomplished, we are still human. A mistake is a lesson in humility. A mistake is the way we learn our limitations. It is the reminder that there is always more for us to learn about ourselves and our capabilities. When we grow in humility to a place where we can acknowledge, accept, and admit our mistakes, we grow in compassion for ourselves and others as we learn to surrender and heal our judgments. Until today, acknowledging a mistake may have caused you fear, anguish, anxiety, or shame. Just for today, embrace your humanness. If you have made a mistake today, acknowledge it. If you have made one in the past that has had lingering effects, admit it. Today, I am willing to acknowledge and admit I am human enough to make mistakes. Okay? So, yes. Mistakes is about humility. A lot of people don't have humility because people don't like being humiliated and they feel like taking a mistake is a way of being humiliated and being able to find humility in what you think is humiliation. It's just basically humbling yourself enough to realize that you are a human being and that you are capable of making mistakes and you're going to do so sometimes and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. How do you know what's right if you don't do what's wrong? We have to do something wrong sometimes in order to know if we're doing the right things. And so if we're always doing things and never admitting to the mistake of the choices we make, then we continue to make the same mistakes actually. Because you won't tell yourself that you did something wrong. When it's no such thing as not doing something wrong. Everybody do something wrong sometimes. Sometimes in order to find out how to do something right, you have to do it wrong. So this is shadow work. We opened it on validation. So I guess this is where Spirit wants to start. And so, let's see. We have a marker right here. Okay, so no matter what anyone has said, you have been right. Your feelings are valid. Everything that you feel is valid. The emotions you feel, the ones that suddenly flow into your life, or the ones that have been a regular visitor for some years, come to you for a reason. We're aware you didn't ask for this, and you don't feel you deserved it, but this is something you need to know. You need to know that without them, you are a void, an empty, hollow body with absolutely zero connection to the world. You need them, but a lot of us simply don't want them because of the immense power they can hold and the control they seem to have over us, or the control you let them have. This is a time to accept them and allow them to flow to you. Know within your heart that they do not make you but feeling them is necessity for your healing. The authentic, vulnerable kind of healing. The stupid cry and vomit screams, all necessary, although many people find themselves not wanting to show what they feel, therefore masking it and putting on a front just to satisfy the comfortability of others and ego. It isn't about them, and the mask doesn't work. What hiding does is it digs a crater of emotion so deep that an explosion is inevitable. A moment will become too much, too fast, and that will be the day. Boom. You're in the middle of a disagreement about what's for dinner and you completely snap, and there it goes. All those emotions you hid for so long to protect your ego right on the dinner table. The very thing you need to let go of is now the first course of an unappetizing one. And if you honestly believe that you are hiding any of these emotions, you're not. It shows in the way you work with others, the way you treat others, your level of solitude, where you are in life, etc. It's even more obvious to the people that are around you that pick up on a sort of energy naturally. We feel you. On the other hand, being vulnerable with these same emotions, the tough ones that will be a lot easier to hide, will only be beneficial. Being you authentically can even encourage more people to open up and be vulnerable. Doing so will give people something and someone to relate to, someone who can walk through their day continuing to do what it is they need to survive, but also feeling what it is that needs and wants to be felt. Do not allow embarrassing moments and emotions, feelings of they're looking at me to stop you from letting that deep feeling be felt. This isn't an okay. This isn't the okay to begin losing control of your emotions in places or situations where it is deemed inappropriate, but to encourage you to take the control. Take the control of yourself. You are the creator, and you own this shit. Do not let it own you. Allow the hurt, anger, unhappiness, neglect, loneliness, etc. to be felt as if on a conveyor belt of feeling traveling through your body and aura, letting it flow in one end and out the other. Think about all the times you have felt these heavy emotions. How long did they last? Were they only for a few minutes, a few hours, or days? Did they eventually go away? I'm sure for most cases this is the result. It always goes away, and you always at some point end up feeling better. If you do not feel and then retire old emotions into knowledge and wisdom, you are never going to evolve into a soul-filled person, or a soul-filled person overcomes all adversities by taking control. So why not just allow them to be and wait till they're over, and instead asking yourself a few questions in a moment. Questions that I'll put in the chapter's assignment. Your self-guide. Your questions are, how worthy do I honestly feel I am? What do I feel value in? Can I trust myself? Do I accept or deny the situations I have been placed in? If I deny them, why? Did my caregivers provide everything I needed as a child, or did I lack in areas? What areas did I lack in? Have I trusted the people around me? If not, why is it difficult for me to trust that? How much does it affect me when people are no longer a part of my life? Your homework. Be fearless with whatever it is you've been holding back on. Just do it with good intentions. Affirmations. I am worthy. I trust myself. I trust that everything that flows to me is for me. I trust my intuition. I have everything I need. I love myself and my company. I accept things that have happened for me. Taking it in its deepest sense, the shadow is the invisible soaring tail that man still drags behind him, carefully amputated. It becomes the healing serpent of the mysteries. Only monkeys parade with it. No. Okay. So, validation. I am valid and worthy. I am valid and worthy. So, I guess that was for somebody need to know about humility and validation of self, because that's the best way to be able to be vulnerable and be able to accept humility is being able to validate yourself and not need validation from outside sources of things or people to make you feel right, wrong, whatever the fuck it is that you trying to validate. You gotta be able to come to those terms with yourself so that you don't need outside opinions about things, and it's easier for you to make decisions about your choices without needing someone else to tell you, yeah, you should go for that. No, you shouldn't. You know, you can be confident in your choices when you're able to validate your own self. Not looking for the opinions of others. That should take too much because you be trying to validate too many motherfucking people and you realize that you can't validate every fucking body. Because one person might not like one thing about you, another person might not like something else. You trying to change this for this person, that for that person. Then you don't like this about yourself, trying to change that shit. That's too much changing. That's too much different shit to change. Like, what the fuck do you like about you? What do you not like about you? That's the shit you focus on. And if it ain't nothing that you don't like, then it ain't shit to change. It's the people that need to go away. But shit, that's how I feel about it. That's why I like me. You gotta like you. If you don't like you, bitch, you ain't gonna never be happy. That's just fucking period. You have to like you. That's why it said it shows you your limitations in everything that you do when you validate yourself. Okay, guys. Let's see what the cards is about. Okay, spirit. And upright. So Spirit is saying that this King of Wands is feeling bullied by this dark person, this dark witch. Or this dark witch is in a nightmare because she feels blocked from this King of Wands. And something that Spirit saying she's going to feel this way because something that she don't see coming is that he is balancing things out and not walking away from investing in this legacy and this offer to this Queen of Cups. He wished to gift her something, and he is going to have a victory with, well, he is having a victory in love with this person. Oh. Oh. So who, hold on, Spirit. Oh. Okay. So Spirit is saying that this King, this Knight of Cups is trying to bully this King of Wands with dark manipulation to keep this King of Wands in a nightmare, to block him from seeing that this Knight of Cups is trying to come in and propose to this Queen of Cups. He's trying to block this King of Wands from balancing things out with this Queen of Cups and not walking away, because this King of Wands is not walking away from investing into this Queen of Cups. But this Knight of Cups wants to invest into her, and he wants to give her money and propose to her. But he wants to do it for clout, this Knight of Cups do. This King of Wands wants to build a life with this Queen of Cups. But this Knight of Cups is trying to block this from happening by doing energy manipulation. Oh, okay. So Spirit is saying that this Queen of Wands that's in reverse, child. Okay. So this Queen of Wands in reverse is seeing that this Knight of Wands is manifesting in this. Oh, okay. So Spirit is saying that this Queen of Wands has been enlightened on the internet. What's going on with this Knight of Wands? This is how she's, like, I guess, keeping up with what's going on with this person. And she's doing less magic to try to, I guess, to get them to come back so that she could try to end the cycle with him and this Hermit. But this cycle ending is death to that. Spirit said justice to that, so it won't be no ending of no cycle. That's getting left out in the code right here. And this Queen of Wands in reverse is getting left out in the code from this house because it belongs to this star. And she's secretly holding on to this money. But the justice system already see what she has been doing online, because they have blocked her online. So whatever she was doing online or on this computer and shit, they know what she did with this money. And this Knight of Wands is bringing an end to these secrets. And it's about to be an end to this star being in hermit mode. this star is about to be known all over the world. Because this hermit is chosen, this star energy is chosen. And this house is theirs. And this Queen of Wands is getting left out the code from this love and this house. And this money. Because the justice system, they got hold of that shit. They know where that shit at. And so, these people So, these people is going to be in regret or either already in regret for trying to do magic on this person's pathway and on these offers to try to keep her trapped in her head and single. For them to get a partnership. And now they watching and they stuck in hard and rough waters. And it's a missed opportunity for any of them to have wish fulfillment because they getting ready to go to jail for the things that they stole and lied about. Because all of it is being illuminated. And whoever it is, they know that this person is an empress. And this empress was a Nine of Pentacles energy the whole time. So whatever they tried to portray her to be or look like, these angels already got it. Whomever to see the truth. And they feel like this empress being married, this family feel like this empress being married is going to have her in control. And going forward, they want to, they feel defeated. They want to make her feel defeated. So they want to not give up on trying to cause problems for this partnership by spreading lies and rumors about this Queen of Swords to hold her back from her partnership, to hold her back from working and having love in her life. Because they don't want her to celebrate having love. And they want to use lies and defamation about her work. so they could try to have control over this partnership, to try to hold back this marriage and make this Queen of Swords feel like a wounded warrior and make her feel defeated. They want to bring, this Queen of Pentacles want to bring a painful ending to a new beginning. That already happened. For this King of Cups reconciling with somebody from the past or whatever the hell, child. Yeah. You see. By causing an illusion on this King of Pentacles. To try to get him to lay to rest, reconciling. To try to bring the Tower to this High Priestess. To slow down this Emperor. But these burdens is not going to work. This illusion is not going to work because this King of Pentacles is not under this illusion. And he's not going to lay to rest this relationship with this High Priestess. So the only people that's going to get a tower is going to be these people that's competing, because there's nothing to compete with when this High Priestess is already married to this King of Cups. The Spirit said that's the truth, sweetheart. And you bitches is finna be heartbroken. Because this Ten of Swords is not finna happen. Oh, Spirit said it should be in the reverse. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Y'all gonna be heartbroken that this reconciliation has already happened. And that yeah, this King of Pentacles is not another illusion, child. This family getting ready to see that whatever they went down to this court building and said or did not end things for whomever the fuck. It did not end them going to prison, is what Spirit just said. This community of people is about to get the message, along with this mature man, that their secrets have been revealed, that this man is not an official person. Okay? This person is not an official person. And the shit that they said about this marriage, this mature man is thinking about the things that he worked to do with this main female. And this main female about to be exposed as a false person. false person, and this mature man, Spirit is saying, is getting ready to be revealed as a false person as well, and that this sudden wealth in this house belongs to this child, and that this man is about to be in despair for trying to stop this child from getting this money, and these people is about to be in despair too, and in poverty and in bad health. And whoever said that this child was in bad health is about to be a change. That this false person is wearing a mask, and so is this wealthy man, because they've been investigating. And this main male is about to be in poverty from this house. And they've been investigating whoever went down here and said that this privileged lady was in bad health, because these people know that that shit ain't the truth. She's innocent. And whoever done went their ass down there is not of high honor. This mature woman been trying to cause obstacles for this masculine to get married. But she been trying to get this gift. And this court shit. The spirit said that network is not working. This pain is a community. To try to help get this ring. These people was not blind. And it has been enlightened that these kids is on the way. And it's a tower about this offer going to somebody that's not a fucking snake. In the near future, you're going to see that this couple is not under investigation, because this is their inheritance and this is their fucking pathway. And ain't nobody stealing it. Yeah. And ain't nobody getting the key to this motherfucking house either. That this luck, this inheritance, and this pathway belongs to this child. And these motherfuckers is about to get the message that this stealing shit is dead. Whoever this female is right here, the police is about to inform their ass. This house is about to be taken. Ain't nothing getting stolen. They being revealed as a snake. And whatever was taken to court or written to the courts or taken to the courts or said at the courts is a lie. And it's about to be a concern, and it also in the near future regarding this house and these documents and this money. This great fortune. And it's masculine. It's getting ready to bring bring physically a message and cause the tower. Because Somebody been doing magic and their expectations is not about the work that's been illuminated at this time. Whoever did the magic, the shit ain't working. Spirit said is about to be a tower because this masculine, this wealthy man know his pathway. He know who the fuck this offer go to, and he know who this money go to. And it's getting ready to be a mountain for whoever doing this damn magic at this time. Over and over again. On this high priestess and this partnership, that shit is ending. It's a tower on the way, child. Spirit said he don't give a good goddamn how much magic nobody goddamn do. Divine intervention is here, child. And that shit is not finna work out. What you gonna do? Damn, Spirit. What's going on here? A lot of messages. Making somebody think pretending to be the sweetheart and pretending to be good, a good person is gonna help them persevere. So they could try to get this, be a third party and get this sweetheart angry because they got her in bad health. And Spirit said that's just your imagination, sweetheart, because you can't get her in bad health. She is okay, sweetie. She heals the bad health, baby. You cannot get me in bad health, boo. That's why you can't put my counterpart in bad health. We already got our testing and all that shit. The courts already got that. So the only people left to get HIV tested and shit is you bitches when y'all go to court. Y'all gotta get tested. And the only people that's gonna come up positive is y'all. Because they already got our negative, our real negative shit. Because they went and tested our blood, not some shit that y'all took to the court building that y'all done went and fixed and bought and paid for and got somebody to switch up. They tested our shit themselves. So yes, they know who the fuck the real person is. Me. Okay? They know this. Fact. This is not a game. This is not going to happen. This is already happened. They already know who the fuck the real person is through DNA, blood work. And they know who the fuck is in bad health too. And it ain't me and my partner. So when y'all get down there and y'all have to go turn y'all blood in, be ready to explain why the fuck you keep coming down there saying you're me and your blood does not say that you're me. And why you have told these people that I have put any of you bitches in bad health and I'm not in bad health. How does that work? How all y'all got in bad health together? That's some shit y'all gotta explain yourselves because I ain't got nothing to do with that. This natural disaster that y'all think that y'all was causing, you're not causing it. It's in the reverse. This alliance, this conflict, no. And I don't want to hear nobody's fucking apology either. Keep that shit to yourself because you don't mean it, bitch. You just mad that you got caught. And I don't give a fuck. Because you should never did whatever you was doing. Stop being a thief. You can't go your whole life stealing from people and thinking that shit is just going to fucking work for everybody, bitch. I'm not her. I'm not one of those. You thought the wrong shit about the wrong bitch. Y'all think because a motherfucker's small and quiet and humble that means anything. And I keep telling you, humble don't mean harmless, bitch. And that definitely don't mean stupid, dumb, deaf, or retarded either. It don't. That's why you leave quiet people the fuck alone, because you don't know what they on, what they thinking, or what they know. You don't. This curse not going to work. You are going to be homeless. This is what this is saying. This accident, compromising, trying to cause an illusion for you to get some luck in this real estate. No, homeless, sweetheart. This curse is in the reverse. It's not working. Yes. This collaboration Y'all about to be very disturbed with this good news and very stressed the fuck out that y'all mask have been falling off because it's an ending to wearing the goddamn mask, sweetheart. Y'all getting ready to be in a goddamn nightmare, okay? With all this pride that y'all thought y'all had, with all these ideas y'all thought y'all had, y'all gonna have to live and learn because this shit is coming to a stop. A complete fucking halt. It's over and done with. You motherfuckers have been under investigation for a very long time. And it is time for this shit to hit the fan, baby. That is what Spirit is saying. Everybody else is going to be their asses in solitude. Okay. Thinking that you doing some damn spill work. Spirit said, everybody going to be over here relaxing while you doing spill work on money and jobs. And you are going to be the one needing the help, the aid. Somebody in their pride, relaxing, thinking that they're going to set up a robbery for this eternal love. Spirit said, their goal is to try to get these blessings in this job. But it's too much evidence, baby. You've been found out. Got all the right people. The very right people. The people you wouldn't necessarily think is the right people, but the right people know what the fuck is going on here. Spirit said it's evidence that you are not a friend and you are not a committed person. You like to indulge in third parties, sweetheart. And that is not what my husband is looking for. No. Spirit said you trying to schedule a damn schedule to bully to get a proposal and trying to bribe and pretend like you sweet. You trying to pay somebody to give you an offer. You trying to pay somebody to marry you. By pretending that you care. The Spirit said all that stubbornness ain't getting you nothing but loss. And that bribery, that shit gonna have you in fear. Because you think that you gonna be able to use spell work to get this proposal. Spirit said this family is getting karma. This is your karma. This where you going. That's what you getting. This right here, what you doing? In the past. That's it. It's over with. That shit is over. We already know that you was paid to try to keep my nigga stuck. You're not doing that no more. He's definitely not the same person you thought he was. Nope. That's why you don't know what to do no more to get him back around you. He's not coming back around you. You trying to find a way to delay somebody gaining by trying to get a triumph by making them withdraw so you can trap their ass. You ain't trapping mine. He already trapped. You know, already signed the papers, bitch. I done already signed the papers. Him trapped already. Now you gotta make me divorce him. And you can't do that. And you can't threaten Charlotte either, because Charlotte ass is already done scared straight. She ain't fucking around. So ain't no money you finna call her with gonna make her do a fucking thing for you, bitch. She ain't doing it. She already got a job, motherfucking, goddamn threatened. She ain't doing it. Just know that shit. So all of those strategies, Spirit said that shit is being left out. Ain't nobody being lonely over this motherfucker. This gift is going to the original person that it belongs to. Okay? The person who did the work. Okay? Because I am not blind, boo. I see exactly what the fuck is going on, bitch. Yeah. Spirit said this coaching is dead. This marriage right here, not right, is fated. meaning you cannot change its destiny. Okay? It's fated. You can't change it. So any person getting withdrawn from this situation is the motherfucker who stuck themselves in this trap that they thought they was going to put somebody else in. This person loves themselves entirely too much to be trapped. This is the reason why they get the victory. Okay? That's what that goes. That's how that goes. And get y'all closing messages and shit around here. I don't gotta read all of them, just some. The joy of life is seen through the eyes of innocence. People who are innocent enjoy life. A chaotic life is the result of a chaotic choices. You understand? When you choose to do chaotic shit, you live a chaotic life. Just period. Courage is the fuel that will take you where you wish to be. Strategy is the path to success. Knowledge is the greatest wealth one can have. Okay? That's why that solitude shit, it don't break me. It makes me. You need to take some time and be by yourself. You might come out a little smarter. That's what happens when I go into solitude. I learned a lot. If you insist on your price, people will forget your value. Yeah, because money can buy a lot of shit that costs a lot. Because energy costs a lot too. Way more than money. Money is attracted through energy. Wish that little slow down my money thing to make my nigga think that I was in karma thing. That shit didn't work out because he already know that y'all did whatever the fuck that y'all did down DHS and all the rest of that shit to try to fuck up shit. He ain't stupid because he be right here. Whether your dumb ass know that or not. The nigga knows all my business, child. He be right here listening to it all. I don't know what the hell where y'all think he be at. He be right there listening to and watching it all. But he know what the fuck y'all sneaky heifers and bitches is doing. Y'all not fooling him. Y'all really are not. Y'all have fooled yourselves very, very greatly. The negative influence of Odu Alafia brings constant affliction in face of the apparent chaos of the outside world, which is reflected inwardly, and even in the simplest situations brings difficulty in making choices and decisions. The universe is open in front of you, full of possibilities and alternatives, and precisely for this reason, deciding to follow a single path by giving up other options tortures your soul. The constant fear of hurting and losing people opportunities and yourself ends up causing stagnation, preventing you from leaving the dream world and acting to get your plans and goals off the page. I know in today's world where it seems that everyone thinks solely and exclusively about themselves, it becomes difficult to balance your personal desires with those of people around you in an attempt to respect and value their ambitions and dreams. Even though a key aspect in building your self-esteem is realizing that despite everything, your opinions and desires are also important and can always be valued and sought without prejudicing the people you love and care for. Still, it can be difficult to rationalize feelings when you seem to live in the eye of the hurricane. Whether at work, in friendships, or in love relationships, it's time to strengthen existing bonds and establish new bonds of trust and loyalty that will soothe your heart. People come and go in our lives. Nothing in the world is permanent or immutable. However, living in fear only causes anguish. Just be careful for choosing to view the world from a positive place. You often also choose to ignore the malice of the world. This ends up hurting and frustrating you when you're forced to face situations where others' motivations aren't as sweet as you thought. With that in mind, what about trying to calm your mind and allow yourself to hear the voice of creativity that is unique to you? I'm sure you will be able to find ways to reconcile your desires with those and others. Still favor situations in which everyone wins. At the very least, seeking this way of valuing yourself and others is the most commendable way to avoid assuming sole responsibility for solving all the conflicts in the world. After all, no one said you're the redemptive hero of the universe, did they? When I look sincerely at my life deceptions and delusions, how many times could I have protected my heart and feelings by admitting to myself that life is a lonely road instead of an all for one and one for all fantasy? And what will it take for from now on so I can stop trying to please everyone around me by my own interests and first. Yes. So don't make chaotic choices and you won't have a chaotic life. Accept things for what it is. Don't be delusional about shit, bruh. It is what it is. The truth is the fucking truth. If you live in the truth, then you'll be able to live a truthful life and you'll be able to deal with things in a truthful manner. As long as you're creating these ideals and these fucking imaginations and shit in your mind and making yourself think that something's gonna happen the way that it is not gonna happen. You see it's not gonna happen that way. Instead of just taking things that are realistic and living in that realistic energy instead of trying to make something that is unrealistic realistic and making yourself look delusional as fuck. That is basically what that is saying. Stop doing that shit. Just don't live in delusion. Live in reality. If you insist on your price, people will forget your value. The influence of Odu Abara and negative aspects brings out the most puerile nuances of your personality, reinforcing your stubbornness, naivety, and sometimes tyranny when your wishes are not met. All of this, in fact, can be defined in a single word: anxiety. By denying your feelings, you delude yourself into expecting the people around you to keep up. When they're not able to understand your feelings and actions, you get frustrated and flirt with paranoia and depression. As a child in the body of an adult, you tend to hold others accountable for your actions. Your actions. You see that? And always expect someone to come to this rescue and solve the problem. No, stop doing shit around you, especially those you caused yourself. Especially those you caused yourself. Life is good and should be lived well, but it is necessary to accept that sometimes the demands of adult life will overcome your dreams and desires, and it's time to pay attention to those demands so you can get back on track. As an Odu, linked to wealth and abundance of resources, its negative influence indicates lack of control over your finances, often bordering on uncontrollable consumerism. Like any energy source, prosperity can go through times of ebb and flow, and if you don't prepare, you'll end up repeatedly mired in bureaucratic problems, legal disputes, and debts. You can and should dream bigger and bigger, but you must also accept reality and understand that each has its time, and usually that's not going to come as fast as you want. Here's the biggest challenge for your inner revolution: to put aside the fantasy and take once and for all responsibility for your actions and decisions, including when you decide to not make any. For everything in life, there is a price to be paid, okay? The reward for taking your life into your own hands is full freedom, and the pleasure of being truly free is far greater than the setbacks fate may bring. Considering all life goals and relationships I'm living now, do I understand the difference between the cost and the value of all things I do and have and pursue? And based on the way I present myself to the world, do I offer my price of my value to others? Okay. So stop trying to make people pay for the circumstances that you created for your own life. That's what Spirit is saying. That goes along with the other message. You're living a chaotic life and you want people to suffer for the choices that you've made. No, you're going to suffer for the choices that you've made because you made them. And you're going to deal with the consequences because you made those choices. You knew that the choices had consequences when you made them, but you didn't give a shit because you thought you was going to win. That's why it should always be a plan B, and the plan B should never be how is the next way I'm going to try to get this done. The plan B is what if this shit don't fucking work and shit goes left? What are we going to do? And nobody ever have a plan for that because they always think they're going to win. So when you don't win, now everybody's scattering and looking crazy because they're trying to figure out what to do because they didn't have a plan for if they didn't win. Stop thinking that fuck shit is always going to work out because everybody is not meant to have a fucked up life and everybody's not meant for fuck shit to continue to happen to them and people get away with it. Everything is always a setup for something else. Everything has consequences to it, whether it's good consequences or bad, and it all depends on the decisions that you make. If you make bad choices to do bad shit to people, bad shit is coming for your ass eventually. And I don't give a fuck how long you have gotten away with it. Eventually, you're going to run into the right motherfucker in the wrong time, and the wrong shit is going to happen to you. because you've done the wrong shit to the wrong people. And you've done it for long enough. And this is why Spirit has let you all go so long, doing so many things to so many people, to the point that y'all have created a web of shit that you cannot get out of. That was the whole point of it. It was to make you get stuck. It was to create a trap, a very, very big one that you cannot get out of, no matter which way you turn, because it's not just about what has been done to me. It's about what has been done to a lot of people. It's not just me. This has been 33 years of fucked up shit that people have been doing to one person's life, on top of a whole lot of other fucking people, taking advantage of a whole lot of systems, a very whole lot of systems. Health system, the DHS system, the justice system. A lot of very important systems have been taken advantage of. A lot of robbery and a lot of motherfuckers that's losing their job, bitch, because I have learned everybody's name. I know your name, bitch. I don't need to know your face. I know your fucking name. And that's all the police need, is your name, bitch. As long as your name and I know where you work at, that's all I need. You niggas is going to come. You getting subpoenaed, bitch. Because you should have never changed shit. You shouldn't have been bribed. You shouldn't have been changing no documents or none of that. So at the end of the day, if your ass had 1 ounce of anything to do with this situation, I don't give a fuck if you told a lie out your mouth, if you wrote a lie with your fingers, if you changed a document, bitch, with your computer, child, you going to jail. Just simple as that. That is what the message is, bitch. This shit is right here, all up in arms, child. And girl, yes, we know that your damn software have been discovered. We know that your goddamn accounts are frozen, child. We know it, girl. You are caught. And if you thought that I said the fuck you was being watched and you was under investigation was not real before, I bet your ass know it's real now. Don't you? I bet the fuck you do. Yes, sweetheart. Because all of your transactions, everything that you've gotten from the court building, everything that you've gotten from whoever's account, they know it. They know. Bitch. And that shit just got locked like a few hours ago, didn't it? It sure did, because I was right here when it got locked. Yep. And I heard you call LaRon, bitch, and ask his ass, what's going on, girl? And he told you, child, them feds and got your shit. Yes, they do. I'm here to confirm that shit for you. Yes, they do, sweetheart. They do. And homeboy is in trouble too. Tell him sorry. No, he ain't try to lose his job, but he's still fucked up. But at the end of the day, this is what happened when you try to take advantage of people that you ain't got no business fucking with. This is what happened when you fuck with people's lives that ain't fucking with you. This is what happened when you wake up thinking that you could take over somebody else's identity and really try to defame them and slander their whole fucking character in order for you to make other people think that you're truly them. But you will never, in your entire existence, ever the fuck be me. Never. I don't give a fuck how many fake IDs you got, how many times you write my name, how goddamn by heart you know my fake social security number, bitch, because that ain't even the real one. And it's frozen, bitch, so don't keep trying to apply for shit. Okay? Shit been frozen a long motherfucking time ago. Your shit is caught. All of you motherfuckers is caught. I don't give a shit what you write on the goddamn internet. Write that shit. It ain't gonna change a fuck ass thing. And whatever y'all go to the court building and say, go say it, child. Because everything the fuck I say and do is being watched and heard just like y'all niggas. I know what the fuck is going on here. You don't. Bitch. That's why y'all always here, watching, trying to figure out what's next. What's next? Jail. That's what's next. That's the message. Fuck.